welcome you watching on Bosco Media Network. This is Mona Lisa Rambai, brings you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Pala wonders at the negative attitude of the state government. Conrad K. Samla responds to Panar inclusion appeal in state anthem. While you protest on the streets, my protest will be voiced within the parliament, says Robert June. And celebrating diversity in harmony, Machaprang movements, multilingual music contest for unity. And now the news in detail. On January 23rd, the North-East Congress Coordination Committee NECCC convened at Queen's Hotel Jorabad to deliberate on regional concerns. Congress leaders, including President Vincent H. Pala, advocated incorporating farmers' hardships into the party's manifesto. Pala criticized the Meghalaya government for denying permission to host the meeting at USTM, leading to the relocation. Attendees included prominent figures like Charles Marngar and Dr. Celestine Lingdor. Despite venue challenges, the NECCC meeting served as a platform for strategizing and prioritizing farmer-centric policies within the Congress party's agenda.
Na try ka BJP ha ka jingwan jong Rahul Gandhi kila nervous man sing siya Rahul klamban tang da banta ka Congress Rahul wan umban penpra Rahul wan pan penitali Rahul wan pan pensiau to ik bai ba balai wan ban un connect ban kibru ni kendo ban kibru ni sngap jing jong kibru da wan ban sngap jing kamde ka ba na try kamde ka ba khanglat Pajumi na North-East. Taga Asam nganti ke Asam balik ke BJP kala nervous bila ingin de balong meeting hapo USTM ro de naliang ke government of Meghalaya kiklam ai permission ingi. Debat ke Meghalaya government ro kade tang ke kerteng andre dictate na po Delhi dictate na BJP. Kata ki beriu kade masauto every vote baki ai ke NPP kade ke BJP ka jo mar ki control. Slowly ke judge beriu ki jangi kadang terkong ke judge beriu ki dang syak control ki judge beriu ni dilut ya ke hok jangi takene ba Rahul Gandhi wan ro ba ka BJP kala sedang ban kene ya ke hok jang baro ki North-East kala through RSS kala syang ban rung haki riti ke dustur jangi de BPI bade ka mani bade ka no ke banta ke BJP banta kala penrung ke government hamtam kalian ke NPP Kimdon kata ka jingong lani kimla ban defy lani kimdon kata ka voice namtai pai ba ka baitik at kum ka direction jong ka BJP kani ka jingkwa Rahul Gandhi ba kino ki bamdon ka ideology kum bade ka bamyede ka ideology BJP ngide ban esno lang ngide ban ya perkhat lang ngide ban ya tri lang kena bangin like la kani ka kam ba ka BJP ka bulldozer ngi kata ka jingmut bila I ba Asam kalong kata bila I Meghalaya kini ki jing sedang Kejaj beriu jingi ki ban kitia kejaj beriu jingi kawai nga mut ban sai conference press conference akwa ban dong publish bon ki pai ba lagi de na ka Congress party ke Patrice Tom na ai publish ka pang ni Dr. Celestine di badai way ba irat ba yalam ini ban perban ki pai ba na ai publish ba Charles imlale haman lagi snong ki thau la apil keleng na publish ro ki perlo ki ban dong po ku mi kongrona ba CBCM kiba lalik keleng kiba ban kersiu dia ki paiba bakane ka jingwan tongi kati namtai baro amdei tamta ka Congress tengai ku play ki bamdei Congress ro ki bawan lang manin namar ba ye jingwan joki kade na kai sem ku ba kia ka sem ka badon ke fu na menta keribat ka jai benru kan mele no ke jingwan joki ka to ka jingwan joki ka pen ki imbiang yengi ka pen he sem yengi bangi kum ki Congress ni.
In a recent development, the Meghalaya government unveiled its state anthem during the Meghalaya Games in Tura on January 20th, 2024, featuring Khasi, Garo and English. However, discontent arose as residents of Jayanti Hills protested the exclusion of the Panar language from the anthem. Chief Minister Conrad K. Samla responded, stating that the decision was carefully considered. The demand for Panar inclusion highlights concerns over linguistic representation in the state's cultural identity.
These 6 point is that there is a notification and a provision of associate official languages which are two in the state. And based on that, the official language and the two associate official languages, that is English is official language and the two associate official languages, these two languages have been taken. We have to base any decision that we make from a government side based on provisions that are there in acts or laws or rules of organizations. And hence, for us to be able to do that, there has to be some provision in the act itself or in the necessary rules itself. Hence, we have gone purely on the basis of that, and we have given the languages on the basis of the official language and the associate official language. If we are deviating from that, then we don't have any reason to give for others who may demand tomorrow. So tomorrow we may have Peit saying that we would want at least one word of Peit also being there, or one word from different other tribes who are there. They're saying, please give us also. And if you were to justify saying that, well, we can't, then they would say that, well, we have given to this language, that language. And hence, justification becomes very difficult for government. So government cannot arbitrarily do things. We have to do things based on certain provisions that are there in different rules or acts that are in the system. And that is the reason why.
In a joint gathering at the UDP office on Boys Road, Ladamkra UDP and HSPDP celebrated Robert June Khuborjylla as he gears up for the upcoming MP election under the RDA banner. Present were leaders from both the parties emphasizing unity. Khuborjylla, in his speech, outlined his mission to bolster the 6th schedule, fostering peace between HNLC and the Indian government. Expressing concern for public issues, he pledged to be a voice for the people in the parliament. Promising to carry street protests to the legislative arena, Khuborjylla aims to bridge the gap between public grievances and parliamentary discourse.
Karoi kapar batkum ta terter kinde kimat kibangin sanang ya penting ban keren nang ne sakman kinde kimat kibangi dan hak ban yakun nang ne sakmat ban pen urlong ya kan kisen balang bait kawai kapil kabangi kwa ban apil sepi kalong kani nakapor sa kapor habangi don hakasen balang ngisa jong Bangim don kita kibriu kiban keren hang tei apo parlimen ya kijing angnut ya kijing terang ya kijing kwa jonga ko hangnen ko para bab hidang don dak seng palang mentang atarwa ya ladi bandong ngangan dei kesur ke jong pi atau pinai nem yang dak bor bangan gerak ya kisur ke jong pi te po parlimen ngan keren ya KLP, ngan keren ya Port Usam, ngan keren ya kejing pendrung ya ketin kasih sedul, ngan keren ya kejing tawa kejong pi nam taban yo separate kadet bat kiwei ai yang tang ya kabor ngan keren na beta jong pi bat mentala na pi ki usurok ngangan ya ki ate po parliament bro si katang ya ut melung Bonom dan bosno thu ya pi bom dan bosno thu yang iki sen balang menta ngaladai si menta jong sen balang bat ngasno thu biang ya kejing kia ya kejing angnut bat ya kejing terang ke jong pi kijing pendi ke ba philasong ulati ba philamat kijing sak thong jong ki polit ke ba pihak ban petret na kawai ka por sa koi por ladang idon kejing ngasno thu jengmut menta ngila ban pen kalai ta ki vision ki jong pi into reality Ngin penting kena bagi jeng syak sitom ki jong pi ki kes ki bapa pi pikit barok si renjan haka jeng em ke jong pi kembang ngaru ngakit menta si renjan ki kes haka jeng em ke jong ngide ban penting kena bagi ni ki jeng syak sitom ki jong i kin poi syak ke jeng job nam ta kari baka jek melu jong i kawai na kimat ki bangi kwa ban keren hang tai po dorba parlimen haka bedai ban ka border international border kuma POE banadu bawanra ya ka 100 amendment to the Constitution of India banya panbe yo put usam hapadeng jongka India bag Bangladesh lengba ka Meghalaya sektor ilei bagi breu ki jongi keladu kuma sispa sanpau yat na zero line hatamabil badauki la sya yang iban fence na zero line kat kum gani ka amendment ba sispa jong constitution ka jingkali ya sarkar India kalong balai phim Samla sa ban fence na zero line ya ki wei pat ki area Kadi ke kamram ke jongi ban penbek ya ka. Ban ada phila katba phimla ban penbek. Kadi ke hok jongki trai muluk kadi ke hok jongki trai jella ban penting kena ban phidei ban ai compensation ke bati kena syar ki beri jongi ki balayo. Phinomla ban sel compensation tang itu ibenta ban defense pihak perlu ban sel compensation bah ban penjanai ya ka six schedule ke jongi kalong ban penting kena bagi Shillong ki jongi kinyo ya kata direct funding. Kidon Shillong kibah ka jinglet ya kendu jonga agene kisngi kyong lakat san senem ngem semlayo watang ni skim rengai na MP la ong ki pinyo ana e ken unai tang ai dong ta la so ko ba kersan ma Vincent pala tenre nga keren ya jing sisa bakat no e uta MP na MP lat ula benno sa Shillong kita hari tangkaw ke komitmen ke bang kawa ban ai pi Shillong kolong kadi ke kamram ke jongi kum ki MP la dei ba jia bang job bandawa anak sarkar India banaya ke direct funding sa Shillong ke jongi lembaga artikel aspa prapau jong konsen India ban hakata kapor Shillong wat ada pimtre banai panru pinyo hi tik o order ha Shillong ki thau ke jong pi pim don company thu MP pim don company itu MLA pim don company itu MDC pinyo ya ka fund ke jong pi ha Shillong ki jong pi we will depoliticize development in the state of Meghalaya. Commission kalong bandi politicize ya ki development ha Meghalaya. Tang bom itu MP aton dungno ya kiroi kipar kata kabom la alang. Ban ngila ban le ya kita tang ladang inang ban pendek ya kapara enriu jong kasik schedule. Sakawai ke benta ke para ribi kaba lada jia bangalong kum MP jong pi ya kabangan sim kia kalong bangan ya keren bat ke external affair. Jong ka sarkar India banyada ya kijai penriu khasi bat garu ha Bangladesh. Ki khasi bat ki garu ki jongi ki badan ha Bangladesh POE ha ki press ki media na kapor sa kapor ki sa thambor. Ki khasi bat ki garu ki de ki indigenous people ha Bangladesh ki de ki try lum ki de ki try ya ki to ki lum ki wa. Kadon ka agenda jong negari ban push daki wai ki jai pendu hakini ki rilum kadi kamram ko jongi ban penting kena ba sarkar India ka ban keren ni ka Bangladesh bakim dai ban penting ya ki beru jongi ki basa Bangladesh.
On January 23rd, the Machaprang movement took a significant step towards fostering unity among the Khandriam, Panar, Bhoi, War, Maram, Lingam and Khasi tribes, organizing a music composition competition in these diverse languages. The movement aims to celebrate cultural harmony. Convener Michael Aim, addressing the media at Shillong Press Club, announced the competition concluding in March 2024. The winner will be awarded a noteworthy sum of 30,000 rupees, encouraging cross-cultural participation and reinforcing the spirit of togetherness through the universal language of music.
Dilong umong ne da ngim la kan penitli mata mulai beliau dong. Salano petang ni kan kanung ne bangi di ko jai beliau. Dia halal ni nong riu ni nang yang kama cakran. Ni ai ka award ke ba lai ko hajar. But jadi ni awal lagi wajar dulu, lalu dan sponsor dulu kalau aman increase juga, aman bayar dulu besar wajar. Ya kanu kebelak dan sena jingwai, jom jingit teli, dan baru kita lihat sudah jadi juga. Tamat kening jingwai, nak untuk lang, ber Khandriam upnar, Bhoi, War, Umaram, Mulungam, Mosunram, tak terser. Kening jingwai ni kan hak untuk dulu di kita lihat baru. But ngin bai ya ka jing mut jong ni jing wai kadi benon ka jing mut but kadi benon ka tune tu ka ba kring ni pai ba ban ni perkhat thmai alo ni benta ti ni swa nong ita hi ba ngin ai ka kusnam ka ba lai ko hajar ka but kani lai ko hajar ka kalau ban increase dari sponsorship yang kino ibla pansna ke jingruai ke song of unity mo ini yang kasih nyong ke jingruai jo ke jing teli dah kini dialek jong jadi beriu ni kerap ni.
Khubor kot perlu berima ketika bagi masyarakat luar negara dalam bentuk iklim dan semua orang pergi menurut bersama orang berbuat. Dia tahu itu dia jenderal pun kata macam jenderal. Lain semua ada Khubor perlu kot yang kot untuk kuat di masyarakat luar. Itu extend dari sini.
Mentah kalau organize thing, kalau Januari, Februari, March itu organize kan.
Lengkap semua kemudian masuk kita ingin orang tahu luar ini masuk kan.
So that they run come next. After the more request.
The tune jong inquire about the nanti kalau fusion western fusion kalau traditional.
Kalau yang tadi dengan ini nong tahu semua, ni. Ke jengwai ni kebenong saya kan mending dengan Kristian BPP ni jengwai jumpa ni kan kebenong, no, keba don ketun kerbodon kayu tu, it's something like that. Bahkan di traditional fusion of traditional modern art. Yeah. Firman ni semua bah kini long ladon kam ke the need of the hour ni long bang ladon kam lat bang yang penting li jadi dulu marba kuma fitur pro ifosus kita mi mentane ni sebab ni sepo long kuno ban penpat ban pra jadi dulu ni ini semua ban penpat ban pra kalau masuk dari bantai ban peniteli gitu no kedai kebaik ini don kam ini nong yalam ini don kam district seman menyalam jadi beri berpeneliti jadi beri.
Haru kan lebih soal jadi luar yang lain jadi nomor lain tapi jadi luar yang barat di ini kita bisa apa nama nasional itu sebagai nama Waiwa jadi luar pas nama haru untar paten untar yang luar. Jadi lebih kita luar jadi luar yang bawa orang luar jadi luar gibi luar mana ini
Yang kedua baru kita nak bidang contribution semua. Tidak nak bidang contribution. Ring semua ini pun sih beliau yang khasi kerja beliau. Nih, di sini ini khasi jangan khasi boy ini kan. Ring khasi kau ni kerja kerja kau peneliti ini. Dia ni kenapa pun scam susu kita. Ini semua bahkan ini jengwai dia include lagi dialect. Jom dia jadi beliau dilengam, diwa, dimarah. Jungki boy, jungki benar, jungki motion run, jungki tak.
In celebration of National Voters' Day, the Subdivisional Patharkhma Civil Subdivision and the Deputy Commissioner's Office in Nongpo, Ribhoi District are orchestrating the National Voters' Day Run 2024 on January 25th. Welcoming youth of all genders, the run will kick off at 6:30 a.m. spanning from Jirang Menar Market to Patharkhma Government Higher Secondary School. A competitive spirit infuses the event with first, second and third prize winners earning 5,000, 4,000 and 3,000 rupees respectively. Additionally, a commendable gesture offers 1,000 rupees each for the elderly and youngest participants. To partake, interested individuals must register by January 24th at the Block Development Officer's Office in Jirang during regular office hours, contributing to the civic engagement and celebratory spirit of the National Voters' Day. In a press statement on January 23rd, Chief Minister Konrad K. Sangma addressed the controversy surrounding the removal of 3 Lokayukta officers, assuring the employment of the in-service officers according to the law. He expressed willingness to meet any party, including the Voice of the People Party, emphasizing open dialogue after a program in Wayajer.
The provisions under which the person earlier, the director of inquiries, was appointed, the rules were not followed in the sense that it was a temporary arrangement because we needed to immediately start the work. We had, in the sense, some shortage of officials working because it has to be an officer of a secretary level and above. And hence, we had a bit of an issue in the sense we had shortage of officers. So we decided at that point in time that we will, as a temporary arrangement, go for a retired officer, which is not as per the rules. And hence, to rectify that and to make it regularize that, we have followed the rules, which says that it has to be an officer of the rank of a secretary. Number 2 point is that when we appoint a person who is retired, then government takes additional expenditure. If it's a serving officer, there is no expenditure because he or she gets a salary. But an additional retired person means we have to spend from our own side. And hence, it was in the interest of the rules to be followed and in interest of the expenditure for the state that this post be regularized. We were working on it to regularize it very much before this, but then later on, it took us about a year and a half almost, but we have regularized.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.